Hello and welcome to A Diva Unleashed. Let's talk. Joining me for my very first show is none other than
Jonathan Jeffrey.
also known as
Boo Hunty Hunty.
Turn Up.
Right.
So, allow us to introduce ourselves to you. I'm Louie Jeffrey, mother of two wonderful children, one in which you see right here to my right, and another 11-year-old, King Nate. And I am also the wife of a wonderful husband who is just king of everything, the best man in the world. Anyhow, let's talk. So, what do you think about the Beverly Hilton hotel owner making a statement about gays and being stoned?
First of all, if any of these people out here had the proper grammar or the proper, if they looked in the dictionary, gay does not mean a boy like another boy. Gay means happy. So you're implying that every happy person needs to be stoned.
Well, I don't think that was his words exactly. That's just, me saying pretty much, what he said. But let's talk about homosexuality for a moment. I think this is something that we have, more or less over the years, we have become accustomed to hating. We're hating people because of their sexuality. Now, my question to you is this. Is it affecting your life? Shit, it's not affecting my life. Is it affecting your life?
It's not affecting
Okay, I didn't think so. Why is it we just have to find a reason to hate on people? I don't understand why we have to hate on people, but we always trying to find a reason to hate. Whites used to hate blacks, some still do. Obviously, daggone Clippers owner couldn't keep his damn mouth shut and got recorded. I mean, that's another topic I want to discuss. How the hell you mean to tell me somebody in their damn 80s, y'all didn't know he was a fucking racist? Give me a break, people. I mean, really, he's 81, 80-something years old. He's probably been around before the Jim Crow laws, or, he might have been around before they abolished slavery. We never know.
No, he's probably been around before Jesus even came back.
Really? He was there when Moses parted the Red Sea?
Yeah, he was right beside Moses,
Damn. But, this is what's getting us. We talk about how society is all fucked up and how, this, that, and the other.
But we're making society that way.
Right.
We made society good back in the 1960s and 80s when we had the hippie movement. That's what made society a better place. But
well, ain't no damn hippies was in the 80s.
The 60s and 70s. Girl, I wasn't back then. But still.
You sure wasn't.
The 60s and 70s that we had the hippie movement. That made society better, at least to get.
No, it didn't. They just stayed doped up all the damn time.
Still,
hell, people stay doped up now. Let's be honest. Let's be honest. Marijuana.
But still, they was against everything. So let's say they had gays back then that was more out than they are now.
Let's use the proper term. Homosexuals.
Yeah. Homosexuality.
Homosexuals.
Yeah. Okay, so let's say they had homosexuals back then, which they did, but they wasn't more out like they have now, like parades and stuff, like they didn't have that back then. They would accept it because they was anti-everything. But now we can't accept it because there's no war or whatnot. You have it. I don't know. I guess you have to have a reason for world peace.
No, you just, no one has, they don't have a reason to do what they do. I mean, come on now. I'm going to tell you right now, for instance, and everybody that has watched my YouTube before, you used to pretty much hear me preaching and teaching, so this might be a little different for you. However, I'm going to tell you why it's different. It's different for me too, because for once in my lifetime, I am in my own skin, able to stand on my own 2 feet and love myself. Mm-hmm. I don't have to sit and hide behind no Bible to tell me who I can and cannot love, who I can and cannot associate myself with. I found out that being in the church and there was a lot of hate going on. For instance, my hair color may not be godly to some people, but you know what? I love my red hair, and there is nothing that I would change about it. Only in a few weeks when my birthday comes, I am going blue. But I mean, let's be honest. You know, the Christians want to blame God, talking about God is against sexuality, homosexuals, and He hates homosexuals, and this, that, and the other.
First of all, where? Please tell me how. Because I thought that God loved everybody.
Well, it did. The Bible says, "For God so loved the world that He gave His only begotten Son, that whosoever believes in Him should not perish but have everlasting life." That's John 3:16. So if God so loved the world that He gave His only begotten Son, how you gonna tell me He hates people?
Yeah.
Really? No, that's your ass trying to find an excuse to hate on somebody. You got these people out here doing YouTube videos talking about God and this, that, and the other. You hold up, put the brakes on. I'm gonna put the brakes on you right the fuck now. Because the simple fact you sitting up there on YouTube and all over the place trying to preach and teach to people when you full of hate and hell trying to talk about God. Sit your ass down, get a fucking life, and learn who the hell you are. You can't sit up and throw stones on people 1 minute and then trying to tell other people how to live their fucking life. Don't work like that. Let's be real for a change. Stop trying to blame. Thank you. Stop trying to be living behind a mask all the time. You want people out there to see you a certain way, but you want people in your house to think, see you one way. Please, ain't nobody got time for all that shit. You had one person running around here, stalking me and shit, then lying on me, because you couldn't get with this. Let's be real. Want to be honest? Let's be honest.
And plus, yo,
come on with it.
Yo, mammoth looking self, he looked like a mammoth. But how you gonna say God doesn't like homosexuality when it was scientifically proven that homosexuality is not a life choice? It's a gene. It's where some men is born with more of their mother's chromosomes than their father's chromosomes. They get more. What's the gene for women chromosomes?
They have more XY chromosomes.
Yeah, XY chromosomes than they have XX chromosomes.
So I mean, we sitting up here, and that's one
so
thing.
So gay's not a life choice.
I learned from some friends of mine. Troy, the one that came by a few weeks ago. Very sweet person. I love me some Troy. And then I have of course Monkey and Gucci and all of them. They're my friends, Chris. Everybody, they're homosexuals. Does that mean I love them less and I despise them? I hate them? No. Why? Because let me tell you something. When I was sick, the only one that came over here to take care of me was a homosexual. No.
Monkey.
It was Princess Eddie.
Oh yeah.
Twirling. I mean, my husband, he was far away working and things like that, and he's the one that came over here. He would come every day. I mean, I was going to work and coming home and everything. He would come over here. He made sure I had food, help take care of me, help get me up out the bed, help get me laughing and stuff like that. And he didn't want nothing from me but friendship. And sometimes we get so caught up in our own selfish things that we forget who we really are. Never forget who you are. Never get to a point where you hating on people just because their life choices are different than yours.
Like I say, the star in the sky never shines brighter than the sun. Y'all probably don't understand that. Y'all will understand that. The star is in the sky never shine brighter than the sun. Because the sun is the closest thing to the earth. The stars are, they're the same thing as sun, but they're farther away.
Well, anyway, weigh in on this topic and tell me what you think about homosexuality. I don't care if you have something positive to say or negative to say. I just want to hear your opinions about it, because I don't think it's fair to say, stone homosexuals. No, I don't think it's fair to stone anybody. I look back on the things that happened during Martin Luther King time, and then before then, when our ancestors were slaves. I'm sorry, but people, we really need to get a grip on reality. It does not revolve around what you think it should be. We all need to come together and stop all this BS. It's nonsense, it's drama, and to be honest with you, this diva right here ain't got time for it. So, like, subscribe, and holla at your girl on the flip side. Deuces.